Hello everyone, this is Bhupendra from Abacus Overseas Education. Today we have a special guest from Canada, Mr. Nathaniel from Clair College. Hello sir, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me at Abacus.
Thank you so much. Well sir, today we would like to get the brief information about the Clair College for our international students, specifically from Indian students. So the first question is tell me a brief about Clair College.
Clair College is located in the southern point of Canada, in Windsor, Ontario, right across the river from Detroit, Michigan. We're a public college of over 60 years. We train in programs over 125 different programs and diplomas, degrees, graduate certificate. Our main focus is on engineering, health sciences, nursing, and IT.
Okay, so when you told that you have the programs with the different verticals, so which are the programs popular for the international students?
Canada is going through a lot of changes, and what the government has said is identified key programs and employment outcomes from these programs to help Canada evolve its economic outlook over the next decade. And we know that these same programs and these job opportunities are important around the world in the global economy. And those jobs and those programs are focused on health sciences. Coming out of a pandemic, it's clear that many countries have gaps in the healthcare and nursing fields. We need to improve the quality and the number of nurses and healthcare professionals in most countries' health systems. IT, obviously, coming to you live from YouTube and advancements in technology. So we need international and domestic students being trained in the latest systems, in the latest platforms, so that whether it's in IT field or in any economic industry, IT is a cornerstone or a foundation for that industry's continued success. So students coming into computer programming, networking, mobile app development, graphic design, we need these students, and Canada has identified those programs as a stream for postgraduate work permit eligibility and potentially permanent residency as well. And finally, in the engineering fields, Windsor, Ontario is located in a manufacturing hub for North America. It started with the automotive industry in Detroit, Michigan. Windsor was paramount in Detroit's success through the last century. And in the next century, how are we going to make the goods that consumers need? And so Windsor and Clair College is strategically located in a manufacturing hub in the Western Hemisphere. And so our students can come to Clair College, learn in our beautiful labs and classrooms in robotics, in electrical mechanical engineering, in mechanical engineering, advanced manufacturing, supply chain and logistics management as well. So not only building the products, whether it be vehicles or other consumables, but then dispersing that throughout the supply chain is vital for the Canadian economy, the North American economy, and the global economy.
Got it. So if you could just elaborate about the tuition costs and the living cost, how this is a major task for the students and the parents to understand. If you can just throw some more light on this aspect.
Yeah. So tuition at Clair College is roughly around 8,000 Canadian dollars a semester. Housing is around $600 to $800 a month for a student to live off campus. We have an exciting incentive for our new international students in 2026. Clair College is offering free housing for international students that join Clair College in 2026. So mums and dads, you don't have to worry about your daughter or your son signing a lease with perhaps in an apartment they haven't had a chance to visit yet because they've been overseas. This allows the international student to transition smoothly to campus, to Canada, get their bearings, find some friends, find some future roommates, shop around a little bit, find the best price, the most safe accommodations for them off campus, And then they can transition in second or third semester if they'd like into the community, or if they want to stay on campus for their whole credential, that's fine as well. We have some beautiful facilities for them to live in at St. Clair College. The great thing about St. Clair and Windsor is it's one of the most affordable cities to live in for both domestic and international students in Canada. About half the price of what a student would pay in Toronto for living, they can afford in Windsor and at St. Clair College. So we realize that students are on budgets, they're tight budgets. And this is an important investment that parents and families are deciding to make to perhaps send a child abroad. And we would like to think that St. Clair College is a great option, and it's an option that is budget friendly as well.
Great. And this is a great news that you're providing an incentive for the international students, which is like relief for the students and the parents, where like the accommodation will be given for free from the St. Clair College. So the accommodation, when you say, which includes the food and bed, the living, or how it is?
So the includes the bedding and everything related to the living facilities. When it comes to food, the students would have to manage their own, though each one of those dormitories has cooking opportunities, kitchens where the students can make their own food, and we arrange transportation every week to the local grocery stores where students can go and buy their own food to prepare back in their dormitory or their residence. As well, international students and Canadian students, part of their tuition at St. Clair College includes a free bus pass. So while we're an affordable city, we're also a larger city which has all the amenities of a major metropolis with public transit systems that are reliable. There's actually a connection right at the campus, so students can grab a bus that goes to any location in the city right from their campus. So everything is relatively close proximity to each other. We don't have the traffic like we do here in Hyderabad, so you don't have to wait too long in traffic to get where you're going. But it's very smooth, and students feel comfortable and they feel safe on campus.
Got you. And if you talk about the what is the student-faculty ratio in the campus, and how the international students move around, is there easy to get the Indian food in nearby to the campus? And if you could just explain more about that.
Absolutely. First things first, Windsor, where St. Clair College is located, is in the top 5 of most multicultural cities in Canada. Toronto, Vancouver, Ottawa, Montreal, and Windsor. And so international students, whether they're from Hyderabad or India or South Asia or around the world, they don't have to go very far to find grocery stores, restaurants that are operated by new Canadians that have come from their home country. So they get a taste from home, and it's relatively easy to find. Especially India, students who are coming from India, Windsor has many restaurant and grocery store options for students to choose from to go and buy the products that they're familiar with. Our ratio on campus is about 20% of our student body are international students. Of that 20%, 73 countries are represented in our international student body. So it's a very global mosaic feel to our campus. You might be sitting in a class and you've got a number of Canadian students that you're in class with. You may have students from Egypt or Jordan. You'll have students from Colombia, Mexico, China, Vietnam, all in the same class. And that's great because that is what is key about the college education experience in Canada, is it's preparing the student for the workforce. And now more than ever, we know that the global workforce is integrated with each other. So not only is the student learning the expertise of that program that they're learning, but they're learning the soft skills of how to operate in a global environment. And we believe that our classrooms mirror that global experience that the student will get when they join the workforce. I should also mention, you had mentioned about teacher-student ratio. Again, another benefit of colleges is that it's applied education. So students are not sitting in a large amphitheater of 500 students and you've got a professor who's going on and on and on about what's in the textbook, and never really having that engagement with the professor. St. Clair College classes are often 20, 25 students to a teacher. That teacher is going to get to know the student by a first name basis. And in Canada, the connection between professor and student a little bit more informal as well. So a student could expect that a teacher may ask them to refer them by their first name. You know, Nate, you can call me Nate. I teach you, Business 101. Call me Nate. Here's my email. You can contact me anytime. You're gonna find a very friendly family environment at St. Clair College. We like to think of ourselves as a larger family, the St. Clair College Saints family. And we would love nothing more than to have your son or daughter or your family member join the St. Clair College family.
Great. And guys, you can just remember the face, because Nathaniel, he is the director for international students. So whenever you go to the campus, so he's the one where you'll find him in the international office. So his team can guide you for the further process, how to go with the class enrollments and about the journey for your studying abroad. And thank you so much, Nathaniel, for giving the brief info about the St. Clair College. The final one, do you recommend Abacus for the students who would like to join St. Clair College?
Abacus has been a very important partner of St. Clair College for over 10 years. And we value Abacus's leadership in student recruitment and student advising. They understand, just like St. Clair College, the important choice, the life choice that this is, that a family gets to a point where they decide student needs to study abroad, and that same dedication to providing transparent and important information to the student. You'll find that through the journey as you move from Abacus to St. Clair College in Canada.
Thank you. So feel free to visit Abacus Overseas Education Advisors located in Banjara Hills for any further details. Thank you so much.